Oh, and this is what's going to be collecting everyone's data. So if you just press accept on all this shit, then you are basically submitting because you're too lazy to read stuff. And they deliberately make these options like this. Instead of having one place where all the settings are, they put them in multiple places, so you might not accept something, but there'd be something that's still selected, like all these here. You know, Cloud Technologies SA, like, who the hell are you? Look how many they've got as well. I'm only on D at the minute, look. This is how many companies are collecting your data. Your personal and private data, what you press, how many times you press it, why you're pressing it. And in the future, they're going to be using this kind of stuff to determine why you are how you are. They're going to think that they know why you are how you are because of what you're looking at and what you're influenced by. Just because you're looking at something doesn't mean you're necessarily influenced by it. Yeah. They want you to think that they can determine how you are based on metadata, when that's not. It's very unfactual and very untrue. It's impossible for me to tell you about yourself based on what you're clicking. It's impossible. Only you know you, yeah? No external person could come into your life telling you that they know you better than you know yourself. And that's what this is going to provide them with. The ability to dupe you in many ways. But always, and by the way, this is just Spock. This is just Spock, you know, the place where you buy and sell things. Yeah. Wow, the list just keeps going on. It's gone back to A. Like, what the hell? I've just went through the whole alphabet and I'm back at A. Wow. See how many things there are? It's crazy. This is just one app, by the way. Now, if you look at your privacy policy on things like Facebook, Instagram, it's just been updated today. That's your clue. Every time they update privacy policy, it's for GDPR, which is data protection, global data protection regulations. Did you know that? Yeah. You are entitled to have your own data in your own possession, but these companies make money from your data because they sell that data to other companies such as advertising and research companies, government institutions, and they make money from it. While they're making money from your data that your devices are generating, that you paid for when you went to the shop and brought your phones and your computers, do they give you a cut of that money that they're making? No, they don't. So essentially, it is slavery. Yeah, it's digital slavery. Yeah, because somebody's making money from you as a person without your knowledge and consent. All it is a little pop-up like this that comes up on your screen, and they're like, accept all, save and exit, and it's just a way for people, and they make it all long and extra like this. You see, like, I've got to go into the settings and individually deselect everything. There's no option for me to unselect everything in one go. There was something on the first page that says reject all, but I rejected all, but look, all these are still ticked. So you might have rejected all on the one page, but the other page has still got all these other settings on that you've got to manually take off. But as you can see, this should be the end of it. Oh no, it's just started again. Look, A, back to A. What the hell? Marketing. Just loads of marketing. Frame Play Corporation. When you frame something, what you're doing, you're either putting a picture in a frame or you're setting someone up. Play is a game. Like, some of these company names are just dodge straight up. Yeah. But yeah, man. Marketing cloud. Come on, man. All this stuff, man. Smart traffic. Like, what the hell? I didn't consent to none of this. I don't want to, look, it's back at A and B again. Yeah. It says the vendor also uses local store, so that means stored on your device. So that means accessing your device and looking at your device data as well as what you're doing on the app. Interesting. Oh, look at this. IP SOS Mori. You know what that means in Latin? Type Ipsos Mori in Latin in your Google search. You know what will come up? It literally translates to they die. And do you know what they was doing in the whole pandemic scam? They were messaging people on behalf of the NHS saying, hey, you've got to come in for your vaccination. Yeah. So that's another company that I'll be fucking suing. Make sure these are all unticked. Oh, I just noticed one's not unticked. Oh, few. Okay. So I'm going to scroll back up to the top now. And I'm going to show you something that I've just noticed as well. See if you noticed it. Okay. See what it says? User consent. Legitimate interest. What do you mean legitimate interest? There's nothing legitimate about it. If I haven't consented. What? Look at all this, man. Airship. Like, what the hell? App Annie. Apple search. I'm not consenting to none of this shit. Google Analytics. And this is what you have to do on all of your apps, by the way. You can see how long and boring of a process it is, but they make it like this deliberately. Many people don't have the patience to do these things. The better option is just don't use the apps in the first place, but then you're restricted from what you're allowed to do, what you have access to. Especially if you depend on these things to generate money, generate an income to feed yourself. Look at that Adobe Advertising Cloud, like just all advertising shit. There's a good few questionable companies on here as well. Internet billboard, like, just what the hell, man. These are the people that are making money from your data, by the way. And it's back at A again. Look at this. So there was that huge list, and now there's this other list. This is just Spock, by the way. So imagine what your Facebook, your Instagram, and all that stuff is collecting. It's your data. And this is what's going to be, these are the people that are going to be creating your social credit score, you know, your carbon credit score stuff. They're the people who are going to decide whether you can buy this and that from the shop based on what you're clicking at, what you're looking at, based on your opinions. They can literally, in the future, they're going to be using this stuff to close your bank account. Look at these ones here. These ones are turned off. You see, these ones are diverting us from this page to another page. Parcel to go, like Google Firebase, Google Sign In. But yeah, man, I'm not consenting to none of this shit. I'm just watching bare Studio Ghibli stuff, man. So you got legitimate interest, user consent. Let me just make sure they're all off. How big the list is, man? Like, what the hell? Do you know what I mean? So, okay, those are all turned off. Then let's have a look at features. Match and combine offline data sources. Like, what do you mean offline data collected online in support of a more... Yeah, man, look at all these things. So it's telling you the companies that are collecting your data and what they're collecting it for. Yeah. Mad amount, yeah. Link your different devices. Receive and use automatically sent device characteristics for identification. What kind of Nazi shit, concentration camp shit is this, man? Special features. Use precise geological location. Actively scan device characteristics for identification. Nope, take that one off. But you're gonna use. I'm gonna need to use my geolocation data. But who's using it? Vendors can collect, process precise geological. Wait there. Let me just. Okay, just so you understand what a vendor is as well. Yeah.
Here's the definition of vendor. A person or company offering something for sale, especially a trader in the street.
There you go. So they are sellers. Sellers of what? Your data. Yeah. The seller in a sale, especially of property. Property. What is data? It's your property. It's something that your devices are generating. To sell. To vend.
Here's the definition of vend.
Nope. Wrong word. Offer small items for sale either from a stall or from a slot machine, like a fucking casino. Yeah. Something for sale, in Latin, to give. So, be sold. Look at that, early 17th century. Be sold. Always look at the etymology of the words, and you'd find out the real stuff. So let's turn that one off. Create and identify using data collected via actively scanning a device for specific characteristics. What are these characteristics? Example, install font or screen resolution. Use such an identifier to re-identify a device. So basically what they're trying to do is create a digital twin of everybody, so they know that, hey, you are this on the digital stuff. So we got this here. Let me just go through here. Core functions, blah blah blah. Reject all, make sure I press that. Legitimate interest. Select personal content, personalize ad, basic ad, create personal ad profile. Nope. Measured ad performance. I want no adverts. I don't want nothing to advert me from what I'm on this app for. Yeah. Advert is like a divert. A diversion. Save and exit. Never press accept all, because that would just put those settings all back on. So now we can see, boom, there we go. The app still works the same, but I haven't given my consent. Now let's go to Instagram. Boom. Man, I've been saying it for months, man. They're trying to make... That's because my Instagram's hacked, yeah. When I open Instagram, it just shows my last story I tried to post. Where does it say this thing, man? Come on. What? Bomber B? Oh, I thought that was Bomber B for a second. I was like, what? Bomber B's gone? That's mad. It's not showing it now, but it was literally just coming up with the meta stuff earlier. Where is it? It's not showing it now. It was saying Meta has updated their privacy policy. Boom. Let's see if it does it. Nope. Let me try it. Close the app again. Let me open it again, see what it does. It's not showing now. That's interesting. It's been showing all morning. Now I've just changed the settings on another app. Now it's not showing. Interesting. Interesting. So let's see my Twitter. See if this comes up with anything like that. Nick Wallace. No, it's not showing it now, but earlier on it was saying, hey, we've updated our privacy policy, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's what you gotta do to protect your data. Or you can...
According to Jasmy, Global, Jasmy aims to regain data sovereignty for all. With the innovative use of blockchain technology, we can create a decentralized and more democratic use of data where you will be able to store and control your data in a safe and secure manner. Safely and securely manage and control your own devices.
Yeah, that's on their official website. So this is why I've been telling everyone to buy Jasmy coin and to look into this project, because it's a product of Sony, by the way. So this is something Sony has made. It's not Sony directly, it's all the CEOs of Sony that came together and they made this happen. Now, let's have a look at the word democracy. Democracy and sovereignty are two different things. Let's get that real. Sovereignty is where you have complete control, like compass mentis, where you are the master of your mind and your options and your choices. Democracy is where other people are choosing what you should do. A bit like a tribe. Yeah. Now, So, sovereignty is you having complete control, and democracy, I'll tell you why democracy is a bad idea. Because let's say your society is full of drunks and crackheads and junkies, and imagine you're not one, and all these drunks, crackheads and junkies are allowed to vote. Their vote will affect your life. So is democracy a good idea? No, it's not. It's really not. Yeah. But yeah, man. Look up some of these companies. Transcomos, they're the biggest call center provider. So they're going to automate all the call centers. Centrality, it's a big network. They're going to cover Australia and New Zealand and those places. Seigan Tosu, that's some Japanese football team. Wits as well, they do a lot of technology. That SecuriNet at the NFT at the bottom, that is essentially Binance now, because Binance, when they re-entered the Japanese market, that's the first thing they went and brought. And it was one of Jasmy's first partners. And Binance is one of the biggest holders of Jasmy. Interesting. And then you got Nippon Travel. So that's where when you go and travel, they're going to be tracking everywhere you're going and all that kind of stuff, but digitally. We're currently at the market expansion point, so we've already gone through all of these stages here. Let me just lower this down. But yeah, they're all Sony guys. Look, Kuniante Ando, yeah, as the 7th president of Sony. Let's look at the second guy, Sato, yeah. What's it say? After building successful career centered on marketing and branding at Sony. Come on, man. Uh, Hiroshi Harada. Let's have a look at him. What's this? Oh, here. No. Marita, that's it. Marita. In 1971, he joined Sony Corporation. It's another Sony guy. Yeah. Let's have a look at this other guy. Takashi guy, yeah. Former president of Sony Digital Network Applications. Come on, man. Sony, yeah. Sony all the fucking way, yeah. Let's have a look at what else we got. But yeah, man, it's made by the ex-CEOs of Sony. They came together and they go, hey, this is what the world needs, so we're going to come together and we're going to make it, especially if they've already got the technology and the capability of making these things a reality. Because what does Sony make? Let's have a look what Sony makes. Yeah, Sony created the Walkman. Sony created the first camera phone, yeah, that was high quality, 21 megapixel cameras and stuff in the phones, yeah. Sony got film studios, music studios. Sony's got a lot. Sony basically carries the whole of Japan. Sony makes some of the best screens in the world, yeah. The Bravos TV, yeah. Sony makes some of the best cameras in the world. The A series camera, yeah. Sony A7, yeah. Sony created the mini disc. Like, you don't understand how deep I've looked into this rabbit hole. Like, differently. Let's just say this is the Discord here. Yeah, everyone wants it to wake up to one. Hope awake wakes up to $1. Ah! May the pump be with you. Everyone's waiting for this coin to fly. But yeah, this is my little thing. And we've got secret places in here, so let me show you some. So where's the special stuff? Oh, here. Start from the bottom. We know Wagwan. We literally put all this shit together. Yeah. We're linking everything to what it is. Look, this is a blueprint we found years ago. Nobody even knows about this shit, yeah? We got silo network at the bottom left, bottom right hand corner at the front face of the thing. We got plug network at the very base of everything. Then the first block on the right hand side literally says Jasmy. Yeah, we got the blueprints for the whole fucking world. And we did this like a year and a half ago, by the way. All of these big companies, they're all going to be tied in. And you see all those things about, do you accept these terms and conditions? This is what it's all for, by the way. But they're trying to trick you out of your sovereignty, of your information, your data. We even call out the market. We were saying, oh, even if you sell like one Jasmy at a time, you can force the price to dump. And that's what happened here. Coinbase was giving away $3 worth of Jasmy if you can answer some questions, and people selling that $3, and it caused the market to dump. And we basically says it's fake because the value of it's nothing. So basically, somebody's got one Jasmy, they can outpower somebody with 1 million Jasmy. Yeah, they can literally manipulate the fucking thing. Then we got then we got NFC. So in the phone, yeah, we got this thing called NFC at the bottom here, the one that I just pressed. Yeah, that's your near field communicator. It's contactless payment. Guess who invented that? Yeah, it's Sony. Yeah. Guess what else they invented? Felicia. You know what Felicia is? Felica. Elica. Boom. You know what Felicia is? Felicia has been in every single iPhone from the iPhone 8 upwards. Yeah. It's a RFID smart device, yeah, that connects everything to IoT, which is the Internet of Things, where all the devices are secretly connected and they communicate with each other without you knowing. So it's on the Apple website. Also, it was on the iPhone 7 upwards. We're on like the iPhone 12 or something now, aren't we? There we go. The Apple Watches. Oh shit, it was the iPhone 5 and above. Oh my days. Feature based on Apple Pay. So you need your contactless payments when you do your Apple Pay. That's this technology. You're already using it and you don't even know. Ha. But yeah, be ahead of the game, man. Don't be ignorant. Be ahead of the flipping game, man. It's not difficult.
Here's a summary from Big Beat Inc. 1. 5G. Japan is the world's hotspot market for tech innovation and 5G is no exception. 2. Quantum computing. 3. Smart farming. 4. AI and 5. Semiconductors.
Wait there. So let me just do that again.
According to LinkedIn, image processing, information retrieval, and medical diagnosis related technologies now account for the majority of patents in Japan. The field of robotics, however, has experienced the most spectacular rise.
So basically, they do semiconductors, smart devices, all of your Ring cameras and your Alexas. Where do you think they come from? It's not America that's making that stuff. It's all coming from Japan. It's all Japanese technology. They just rebrand it, put an American name on it so it sells. That's all. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah. Here's how Japan's becoming a leading technology powerhouse. Japan is literally above the world. Yeah. With everything they do with technology. But yeah. I'm cautious. They also are the leading with supercomputers and quantum computers. Yeah. The rest of the world only just started getting onto that game. And guess what? They depend on Japan for it because Japan is the best in the world at quantum computing. But yeah, man. Man's been on this thing for time. Yeah. We even do things like this. We like look at the websites. We're like, hey, let's look at the contracts on the websites. We highlight things, keywords, because the Japanese don't do anything by mistake. If they say something in a specific way, it's because they mean it in a specific way. and you have to understand their culture. You have to really study their culture to understand this. IoT devices and data, consensus algorithms, data lake. There's going to be a lake for the data. There's going to be data banks, because what does bank do to water? It holds it in. It makes sure the current of the flow of the water goes a certain way. So we're going to have data banks for the data lake, so the data doesn't just leak. Yeah, man, they don't just use these words for no reason. You have to understand language. Now, what brands do you see in here? Yeah, I see Ford, I see KFC, Vodafone, McDonald's. Like, you do not understand what is linked to all this in huge ways. Jasmy is also in this. This isn't the best version of this. So let me just find a better version. Centrality ecosystem. Let's find it. Let's find it. Boom. Okay, that's clearer. That's way better. So this centrality ecosystem, centrality is mainly going to be covering all of the British colonies. Yeah. Why do you think that they've got martial law in Australia right now? They've got soldiers walking around the streets with fucking guns. Did you know that? A lot of people don't even know. Yeah. There's Jasmy right there, by the way. There's Polkadot Network. There's Shopify. Everyone knows Shopify. Yeah. Everyone knows Coca-Cola. That CAA is Coca-Cola. We know what Thales are. I just showed you about Thales with the data democracy, data sovereignty. They're also part of that. But I don't trust Thales because I'm sure that's a British company. Ford, yeah. There's Silo Network, yeah. Swift POS, payment system, yeah. Worldwide payment system. KFC, Moita, yeah. Vodafone, Suncorp, MasterCard, McDonald's, yeah. All I'm saying is, yeah, man. Look at that fucking Masonic fucking symbol there. Organ. GS1. Auckland, that's Australia, isn't it? Or New Zealand? New Zealand. Yeah. Just a British colony. It's just a colonized place what they've taken over in the world. And then we've got the inside network. Trackback. Blackbird Eye AI. Plug Network. SensNet. Centrapay. Like, come on, man. Let me just save this image. Let me save this one as well and post that in the Discord. But yeah, I've literally spent a year and a half deep diving, finding the breadcrumbs to where the world's going and how they're trying to do it. But yeah, man. Look at these brands here. Apple, Toyota, Siemens, Honda, Nissan, Panasonic, NEC, Hitachi, Mitsubishi, Canon, Sony. AI? Everyone's talking about AI. Man, Japanese made that thing, bro. PC, databases, files and folders, World Wide Web, directories, social web, keywords. Yeah, this is like through the era. Yeah, Web 3. tagging, natural language search, semantic search, which is where we're at now, and then we got reasoning, and it's just gonna go further on. But yeah, man, we got like, got gods. That's us guys. We got veterans. So this is all the long-term motherfuckers. And it don't matter how far you go up, I can keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Yeah, this shit goes on forever. Literally since we first created this place. Yeah. And all I do is deep dive and research. When I find something, I post my proof. Pattern master, bigger peak at the top means I'm going to sleep because I'm sure now. Oh my days. People don't realize, yeah, that, yo, my charts are fucking bossy, you know. Bossy. Yeah. Look, following the line perfectly. But yeah, man. It's only because I've managed to open my mind to where things are going, how things are going there, and what the signs are, how to read the signs that they throw out in the world. We've even got a jail as well. This is like where we just terrorize any motherfucker who tries to troll the place or tries to sabotage the Discord. It always fails for him. It always fails. I am new. I don't really understand what you mean. So this motherfucker tried to send me a fucking message, and I was like, yo, motherfuckers, no one's allowed to message me. If I don't know you, you can't message me. Simple. I'll ban your shit. Block your shit. Violating everybody. But yeah, man, we have mad fun in here. But yeah, man, I ain't got no prisoners at the minute. Usually I have prisoners in here, but yeah, man, have at least 2 or 3 people that I don't like in there. But yeah, man, join the Discord. The link's in the description. I'm gonna bring you all the clues that you don't know yet. I'm gonna show you how to protect yourselves in a digital way, because the new prison is gonna be a digital prison. So you gotta know how to bend those prison bars. Not just bend those prison bars, but remove them so they're just not around you. You're not in the same cell that everybody else is. And yeah, the only way you're gonna do that is stop being distracted by bread and circuses. You know, entertainment that isn't doing nothing for your life and your progression and your growth and your options. Focus on what works and forget what doesn't. And if you're too lazy to do that, then I can't do nothing for you. The first step is you got to do it. You got to want to do it.